Hello everyone, I'm conducting a street interview for the Speak English Club on the important topic of overcoming poverty. Do you have a few minutes to share your thoughts on this issue?
Absolutely, poverty is a complex challenge that requires a multifaceted approach. I believe one of the key solutions is to invest in quality education and skills training, especially for marginalized communities. This can empower people with the knowledge and abilities to secure better paying jobs and break the cycle of intergenerational poverty.
I agree. Education is crucial, but we also need to address the systemic barriers that perpetuate poverty, like lack of access to financial services, healthcare, and infrastructure. The government should prioritize social welfare programs and economic development initiatives in underserved areas to create more equitable opportunities.
Absolutely, and we must empower women who are disproportionately affected by poverty. Providing women with access to credit, entrepreneurship training, and leadership roles can have a transformative impact on entire families and communities. When women have economic agency, they reinvest in their children's well-being and the local economy.
You make an excellent point. We also need to challenge the stigma around poverty and show more compassion. Poverty is often seen as an individual failing, when in reality it's a result of complex historical, political, and economic factors. Addressing this mindset shift is just as important as implementing policy solutions.
Absolutely, and we must prioritize the empowerment of marginalized communities, like Dalits, Adivasis, and religious minorities, who face entrenched discrimination and exclusion. Targeted programs and affirmative action policies are crucial for leveling the playing field and providing equal opportunities.
I couldn't agree more. We also need to address the environmental factors that contribute to poverty, like climate change, natural disasters, and resource scarcity. Building community resilience and adapting to these challenges through sustainable development is key for long-term poverty alleviation.
You make an excellent point. One issue that really frustrates me is how poverty is often intergenerational, with children born into poor families facing significant barriers to social mobility. We must invest in early childhood development, universal healthcare and nutrition, and quality education for all to break this cycle and give every child a strong start in life.
Absolutely. And we need to do more to support and empower informal workers who make up a large portion of the country's workforce but lack access to social protection and labor rights. Extending social security benefits, regulating working conditions, and promoting formalization can significantly improve the livelihoods of millions.
I agree, and we must also challenge the notion that poverty is solely a rural issue. Urban poverty is a major concern, with millions living in slums and informal settlements without access to basic services. Investing in affordable housing, public transportation, and inclusive urban development is crucial for creating equitable cities.
You make an excellent point. Another issue that frustrates me is how poverty is often seen as a permanent condition, when in reality many people move in and out of it throughout their lives. Providing a strong social safety net, with unemployment benefits, disability support, and old age pensions, is essential for protecting vulnerable groups and helping them get back on their feet.
Absolutely. And we must do more to support and empower people with disabilities who face significant barriers to education, employment, and social inclusion. Accessible infrastructure, assistive technologies, and inclusive policies can ensure that people with disabilities have equal opportunities to thrive and contribute to their communities.
You make an excellent point. Another issue that I think is crucial to address is the gender dimension of poverty. Women often face disproportionate challenges, from unequal access to resources to higher rates of unpaid care work. Empowering women through targeted interventions and challenging patriarchal norms is key to achieving sustainable poverty reduction.
I couldn't agree more. We also need to recognize the intersectionality of poverty, where factors like caste, religion, and geographic location can compound the challenges faced by certain communities. Tailored, rights-based approaches that address these intersections are essential for ensuring no one is left behind.
Absolutely, and we must also consider the role of the private sector in overcoming poverty. Businesses can contribute through impact investing, ethical supply chains, and creating inclusive employment opportunities. Fostering public-private partnerships can leverage the resources and expertise of both sectors for greater impact.
You make an excellent point. another critical aspect is the need for political will and good governance. Effective implementation of poverty alleviation programs, transparent resource allocation, and accountable institutions are all essential for ensuring that interventions reach the intended beneficiaries and achieve sustainable results.
I agree, and we must also recognize the importance of community-driven solutions. Empowering local organizations, cooperatives, and grassroots movements can help identify and address the unique needs of different communities, building on their existing strengths and resilience.
Absolutely, and we cannot forget the role of technology and innovation in overcoming poverty. Digital tools, renewable energy solutions, and data-driven policymaking can all contribute to more efficient and equitable service delivery, especially in remote and underserved areas.
You make an excellent point. Another key aspect is the need for a holistic, life cycle approach to poverty alleviation. Interventions should address the various stages of an individual's or family's life, from early childhood to old age, to ensure comprehensive and long-lasting impact.
Absolutely. And we must also consider the importance of environmental sustainability in poverty reduction efforts. Promoting sustainable livelihoods, climate-resilient infrastructure, and equitable access to natural resources can help communities thrive in the face of environmental challenges.
I couldn't agree more. We also need to recognize the role of global cooperation and international development assistance in supporting the country's efforts to overcome poverty. Leveraging global partnerships and learning from successful models in other countries can help accelerate progress and share best practices.
You make an excellent point. Another critical aspect is the need to address the mental health and psychosocial dimensions of poverty. Providing access to counseling, trauma-informed care, and community-based support can help individuals and families build resilience and overcome the emotional and psychological barriers to escaping poverty.
Absolutely. And we must also consider the importance of cultural and social norms in shaping poverty outcomes. Challenging harmful practices such as child marriage, gender-based violence, and caste-based discrimination can help create more equitable and inclusive societies that enable everyone to thrive.
I agree, and we cannot forget the role of civic engagement and social movements in driving change. Empowering marginalized communities to advocate for their rights, hold institutions accountable, and participate in decision-making processes is crucial for ensuring that poverty alleviation efforts are responsive to the needs and aspirations of the people.
You make an excellent point. Another key aspect is the need for long-term, sustainable funding and investment in poverty reduction initiatives. Ensuring stable and predictable resources from both public and private sources can help scale up successful programs and maintain their impact over time.
Absolutely. And we must also recognize the importance of data, research, and evidence-based policymaking in overcoming poverty. Investing in robust data collection, impact evaluation, and knowledge sharing can help us better understand the drivers of poverty, identify effective interventions, and continuously improve our strategies for achieving lasting change.
Thank you all so much for sharing your insightful perspectives on this critical issue. Your contributions have highlighted the multifaceted and complex nature of poverty, as well as the need for a comprehensive, rights-based approach to overcoming it. I appreciate you taking the time to speak with me today for the Speak English Club.